For the first time since the Covid-19 outbreak 7 weeks ago, New Zealand has today reported no new cases of coronavirus. There were times during the level 4 lockdown where new daily cases peaked in the high 80s, in stark contrast to the past fortnight, where the number of new cases has been in single digits each day. But as dozens of people flocked to beaches over the weekend, our first at alert level 3, the Director General of Health, Ashley Bloomfield, is warning us not to pop the champagne corks yet.
It is just one moment in time. The real test is later this week when we factor in the incubation period for the virus and the time it takes for people to display symptoms, which is generally 5 to 6 days after exposure. So that's when we will have an indication if there are any new cases coming through that might be emerging in the community as a result of our shift from level 4 to level 3. We cannot afford to squander all the hard work and effort of the past weeks. We did see at the weekend that it can be easy to start slackening off, and we need to maintain discipline and keep pushing on and sustain the advantage that we have fought so hard for.
One of the key aspects, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern also used her post-Cabinet press conference to echo the Director General's caution.
Despite this result, my message remains the same, as I note does the message of Dr. Ashley Bloomfield. Stay the course. We cannot afford to squander the good work to date when our end goal is so close and within reach. Next Monday, we will make the decision on whether or not we will move to alert level 2. That day represents the end of a 2-week life cycle, as it were, a period of transmission of the virus. We need every day between now and next Monday to know for sure that we succeeded in locking in the gains of level 4, recovered effectively in our waiting room of level 3, and are in the position to move down again and give New Zealanders back greater freedoms.
One of the key aspects of that freedom is exploring the possibility of a trans-Tasman bubble.
Today I can confirm that I've accepted Prime Minister Morrison's invitation to participate via video link in the Australian National Cabinet meeting scheduled for tomorrow. The meeting will discuss a range of matters in relation to the COVID response on both sides of the Tasman, including the creation of a trans-Tasman travel bubble. I will update media on the meeting tomorrow, in fact just after the meeting. But it is fair to say such a meeting is without precedent and highlights both what's happened with the cooperation at a state level in Australia, and then also the mutual importance of our two countries and economies to each other. Both our countries' strong record on fighting the virus has placed us in the enviable position of being able to plan the next stage in our economic rebuild and to include trans-Tasman travel and engagement in our strategy.
The Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern late this afternoon. And Checkpoint will bring you all the details on that discussion between the Prime Minister and her Australian counterpart in the program tomorrow.